People around Diddy have been mysteriously dropping like flies, and these official stories they're feeding us, Chile. They've got more holes than a Swiss cheese. First up on this disturbing list is Kim Porter, Diddy's ex and the mother of his beautiful children. Now, the official report claimed it was pneumonia, but let me tell you something. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is buying that story. Even today, years later, people are side-eyeing that explanation harder than ever. And then there's this whole situation with Uncle Wrong. Remember him? The brave soul who had the courage, the audacity, the sheer guts to speak up about Diddy's alleged involvement in Biggie's death. This man wasn't just throwing random accusations, he was dropping some serious, heavy-hitting bombshells. But wouldn't you know it? Shortly after he started speaking his truth, he mysteriously exits stage left, and guess what they said took him out? Pneumonia. Again. I mean, what are the chances? It's like lightning striking twice in the same spot, except this lightning seems awfully selective. But wait, because this story gets even more twisted. Let's talk about ALB, the one who dared to question Kim's sudden passing. This man had the courage to stand up and say, something's not adding up here. And what happens next? Boom, he ends up in a coma. Now, thank the heavens above, he made it back, but let's not play dumb here. The timing of all this screams foul play louder than a banshee at midnight.
Come to my place in LA, I'll throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party. And he got a little mad because, you know, he was like, yo, no, I'm known for this front. I said, no, I'm not. I respect you. I said, but LA, I just know how to get around.
Now let me spill some piping hot tea about Jamie Foxx, because this part of the story is where things get really interesting. Jamie wasn't just your average guest at these infamous Diddy parties. Oh no, honey. Word on these streets is that Jamie was basically a walking, talking documentary maker. Sources say he always had a camera with him, recording everything that went down behind those gilded doors. Can you imagine the footage this man might be sitting on? And here's the kicker. Jamie wasn't just documenting, he was actually schooling Diddy on how to throw these lavish parties without burning through money like it's newspaper in a fireplace. While Diddy was out here throwing parties with million-dollar price tags, Jamie allegedly showed him the art of keeping the vibe alive without breaking the bank. Talk about having the inside scoop. But little did we know this knowledge might have come with a price tag that nobody saw coming.
The Jamie Foxx party? Bodyguard for Jamie Foxx. I go to the bathroom. You in there playing with each other. Like 5 in there playing with each other.
Now let's fast forward to 2023, when everything took a dark, dark turn. Remember when Jamie suddenly ended up in the hospital completely unresponsive? The whole world was shocked, but honey, what was circulating in the industry circles was even more shocking. There were whispers, and I mean serious whispers, that Jamie might have been talking to the federal authorities about some very shady dealings. And then there's this wild speculation that he might have been poisoned. I know it sounds like something straight out of a crime thriller, but stay with me because this pattern, it's more familiar than we'd like to admit. And if you think that's wild, wait until you hear what big homie CC has to say. This isn't just any random person throwing accusations. We're talking about a celebrity bodyguard who's been right in the thick of Hollywood's craziest moments. This man has seen it all, and when he speaks, honey, you better believe he knows what he's talking about. He's confirmed some absolutely wild connections between Diddy and Jamie, and let me tell you, what he's revealing is more disturbing than finding a spider in your favorite shoes.
So Dugar is going to the bathroom for the dude, you feel me? He opens the door, and you know, it's 5 dudes in there having a circle jerk. He was aghast by this, you feel me? Astonished.
Every time I hear this shit, it make me mad, bro.
According to Big Homie, Diddy and Jamie's relationship ran deeper than the Mariana Trench, but these parties they threw? Lord have mercy, they were on a whole different level, and not in a good way if you catch my drift. His partner, Dugar DC, shared a story that'll make your jaw hit the floor. Picture this, walking into a party bathroom only to find 5 men in positions that would make a contortionist blush. Dugar called it one of the most traumatizing things he's ever witnessed in his entire career. And Chile, this man has seen some things.
On him and showed up in it was town car days. I had a town car. Popped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy. He was like, yo, let him through. And I'm like, all right, I'm through.
Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
You get called to testify. If you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself.
But hold on to your seats, because Big Homie isn't just throwing around vague accusations. He's out here making some serious claims about Diddy potentially poisoning Jamie to keep him quiet. The alleged reason? Those mysterious party tapes? Jamie himself has talked about documenting Diddy's wildest moments, even calling it classic material. But if these tapes exist, what could possibly be on them that would drive someone to such extreme measures? The mind races with possibilities.
If you ask anybody about me, they're gonna tell you I'm known for blowing the spot up. So like, I've had altercations with people around him for doing strange things to people that I'm close with, and they do little sneaky stuff like that.
And just when you thought this story couldn't possibly get any more twisted, in comes Jamie's Netflix special, What Had Really Happened Was. Chilly, this special is adding more plot twists than a soap opera during Sweeps Week. The word on these streets is that this isn't just some regular comedy special, it supposedly dives deep into Jamie's complicated relationship with Diddy. And when I say deep, I mean submarine level deep. Multiple sources, and I'm talking credible sources here, claim that Jamie straight up accused Diddy of orchestrating his hospitalization. We're talking about allegations of poisoning people. Various media outlets have been reporting on witnesses from the set who are standing their ground firmer than a tree in a hurricane. According to these witnesses, Jamie wasn't just throwing around jokes or playing for laughs, he was dead serious. They say he made sure the audience understood the gravity of what he was saying, and honey, the gravity was heavier than a lead blanket.
At some eatery in Vegas, and I walk out and my daughter's behind me, and she overheard the dude go, "That ain't that. That's a clone. Diddy got that. That's a clone."
Now, of course, Jamie himself had to address all this speculation, and his response? Well, it's raising more eyebrows than a surprised emoji. He publicly denied ever being at any of Diddy's parties, claiming people are just running wild with rumors. But here's the tea. Many believe Jamie's denial is nothing but a safety measure. It's like he's trying to put out a fire while standing in a room full of gasoline. His tone, his delivery, everything about his denial is just making people more suspicious.
Hell no, nigga, I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Don't look right, nigga. It's slippery in here. Atlanta saved my life.
But wait, because this story takes another wild turn that'll make your head spin. Just when Jamie thought he'd cleared the air, something truly bizarre happened at his birthday celebration at this swanky Beverly Hills hotspot. Our boy got hit in the face with a glass, and we're not talking about a little tap. This required stitches. According to his representatives, someone from another table threw the glass, striking Jamie in the mouth. The Beverly Hills Police Department showed up quick fast to investigate what they called an assault with a deadly weapon, but mysteriously deemed the whole thing unfounded. I mean, really? A man gets hit in the face with glass, needs stitches, and it's unfounded? Make it make sense.
Breaking news, people. Apparently, Jamie Foxx was hit in the mouth with a glass in an altercation, in a fight, in a fisticuffs. I can't believe somebody hit Jamie Foxx. Didn't he just get out the hospital?
The timing of this incident is more suspicious than a cat with feathers in its mouth. This happened just weeks after all the buzz around his Netflix special where he supposedly made those jokes, or were they really jokes, about Diddy's shady dealings. Now the internet is connecting dots faster than a kindergartner with a connect the dots book. People are speculating that this might be retaliation from some of Diddy's associates. Payback for Jamie speaking out in his special. And let's be real, it wouldn't be the first time someone got checked for airing out industry secrets. Adding more fuel to this already blazing fire, we've got Choke No Joke doubling down on these allegations. According to Choke, Jamie absolutely, positively did accuse Diddy of being behind his health scare. And Choke isn't just talking out of his hat, he insists he knows the difference between someone setting up a punchline and someone spilling the real tea. In this case, he says Jamie was being as real as it gets.
And learn from game. I know when somebody's setting up a punchline, and I know when you're serious. And when he said it, I called it, and I'm the one that called the F. He said, Diddy, yeah, is the one that did something to me or whatever. And I'm not going to give out.
But that's not all. Choke is also claiming that Jamie's decision to lay low after recovering wasn't just about getting better, it was a survival strategy. Think about it. Jamie stayed completely out of the spotlight until Diddy was arrested. The timing is more perfect than a Swiss watch.
I wouldn't say his get back, but for his protection, Jamie was scared, right? He disappeared, right? He out now as soon as Puff went to jail, right? We see him at the game with Jerry Jones, right? Before, nobody seen Jamie.
Now the comments section is exploding like a firecracker factory during a heat wave. People are not holding back, and some of these comments are hitting harder than a heavyweight champion. One particular comment that's got everyone talking goes like this: Jamie is a Diddy himself. He threw the same kind of parties, naked all-male basketball games, and just like Diddy had Usher and Bieber in his bed, Jamie had a young Nick Cannon in his bed. None of them are safe. They're all part of the same club. And there's this other comment that's sending chills down everyone's spine. And then he turned around and said he was joking. He was not joking at all. Just like Kim Porter, Jamie Foxx was always healthy and fit, and then one day he mysteriously gets sick and almost dies. The parallels here are more frightening than a horror movie at midnight. So here we are, left with more questions than answers. Is Jamie Foxx truly a victim in this twisted Hollywood saga, or is he swimming in the same deep end as Diddy? And if these allegations have even a grain of truth to them, how much longer can these industry secrets stay buried? How many more stories are waiting to be told? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is one conversation that needs to happen. While you're at it, smash that like button harder than these Hollywood secrets are hitting the fan. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more shocking stories straight from the streets. And make sure you catch the next video on the end screen. We're diving even deeper into these wild industry secrets, and trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next.